Hey, welcome back to our next video series of lessons that we're going to get into. And I have a question to ask you. Who do you really want to buy your next vehicle from? Who do you really want to buy your next vehicle from? As you think about that for a second, you have to really investigate who and where you're going to buy your next vehicle. Some of you may be buying your next vehicle from online where you might search in your area just to see what the reviews are before you even step foot on the premises of a used car dealership. You want to use Google because Google's the biggest search engine that's available right now. So you want to use Google and go ahead and search in your current area to see what used car dealerships are nearby you. And please, I will say this again, please read the reviews if the reviews are there. The reviews are not by accident. I can't begin to tell you how many times I speak to customers and family members that see reviews and see bad reviews and still go ahead and purchase from an establishment that has bad reviews. Why would you even do that to yourself? It's right there in your face. The reviews for a business is like the report card saying, hey, this is what we rate this establishment, and based on that, you do you can make a decision if you want to buy. So what I recommend from you is any dealership, used car dealership, business that has 3 stars and under, do not pay them any mind. Go on to the next business until you find one that has 4 stars or better. I'm telling you now, I want to save you the heartache, and I want to save you the time, and I want to save you the money. It's not worth it. Those reviews that you see online all the time are not by accident. They're very real. They're real customers that had problems with those businesses that, they decide to leave the review because they were unhappy. I want to use a quick example of, how important reviews are. Um, I myself, I love to shop on Amazon, and if I'm looking at a particular product that I'm willing to purchase, or maybe it's an ebook that I like to, buy and read, or anything that I would like to buy from Amazon, I always read the reviews, and based on the reviews, I won't buy it. And you would do the same too. So why wouldn't you do the same thing for yourself when you're going out there to shop for a vehicle that's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars? You have to do this. Don't make this mistake, and don't go through that process of not doing your due diligence on the reviews. The reviews are the lifeline and to any business, and that's the first thing people take a look at before they make a decision if they want to come to a particular business or buy a particular product. Hey, again, who do you really want to buy from? Some of you may not even go to a used car dealer. Some of you might, opt out to just buy a vehicle online because, it's a lot cheaper. You can get a better bargain from, a private seller. But there are some things that you need to look out for because, dealing with a private seller is not an establishment where, you have a really good, secure place to make the deal happen. So you really have to be careful, and you really have to know exactly what you're doing. So right now I'm going to take you through some steps to be sure that you're safe, you know what you're doing, and you're going to protect yourself when you're dealing with a private seller. There's so many classified websites out there that sell vehicles, online, and you have to sift and sort through them. And many of them, that you can use them in your area. All you have to do is go to the website and type in your city and state, and find a great deal. I know you've heard about some of the horror stories in the past of Craigslist, and they've kind of gotten a bad reputation for, you know, people just not being safe. You have a lot of weirdos out there that they like to do crazy things. A lot of people doing scams, and a lot of people that's not in your best interest sometimes. And we need to stay clear from that. We need to stay on the right track. We need to use our intuition. And I'm also going to give you some uh, a checklist to check off to ensure that if that checklist does not pan out, you just keep it moving. And also, you never want to go by yourself when you're going to see a private seller to buy a vehicle. Always have someone with you. And if you don't have someone with you, always be, texting to someone that, knows your location. And, you kind of have an accountability partner that's gonna have your back in case anything happens. So here's some things to ask when you're buying from a private seller. One of the things that you want to ask for is identification. You don't want to be like, as soon as you get there, hey, give me your identification. Let me see your ID. What's your blood type? And you don't want to spook the person out. You want to kind of do it in a seemingly fashionable and moral way that makes that person feel as if you're not some kind of weirdo too. So if you like the vehicle and you make a decision that you want to buy it, you go ahead and ask for the title. Take a look at the title, read the title. And another thing I want to tell you to do is this one of my little tips because a lot of people don't know this. Titles have a watermark. They have a watermark that you can see. And if you hold the title straight, you won't be able to see it. What you have to do is hold it up to the sun and look at it, and you'll see the watermarks right here. This image is my title for my truck, and I held it up to the light so I can give you guys an example of what that looks like. And like I said, you people do all types of weird things. You don't want people to sell you a vehicle that's that title is not even the real thing. I don't know why would somebody even want to do a thing like that anyhow, but people do crazy things. That's beyond me. So next, what you want to do is you want to check the title, check the VIN on the title, and make sure it coincides with the VIN on the vehicle. Check it number by number, count the numbers, and make sure they add up and they're all there. Also, people, please read the title. So what if someone says, hey, you don't trust me? Of course, I don't trust anyone. You know, you don't want to tell them that, but you, you don't trust anyone. Read the title, read it thoroughly, and make sure that it's not, a salvageable vehicle. Because it says if it says salvageable, you can make a decision if you want to move on with that vehicle or not. You just want to make sure that there's nothing strange on there, any liens or anything like that that's on the vehicle that's going to prevent you from making that purchase and making that deal. All right, so here's a list of some classified websites that I use on a continuous basis. This is my little black book that I'm giving to you guys that I use. You can use these websites, and you just go ahead and you can have some fun with them, and just search and find a really great deal that's gonna suit you and suit your family. I have some more here on the second page that you can use also. So, like I said, this is what this video series is all about. You knowing who you want to buy your next vehicle from. I have a lot more great information for you and a lot more tips and tricks that can help you to find an amazing deal. And I just want to say it's been great talking to you. and I'll see you in the next video.